These anime prove the strongest characters are often the quietest. Hidden power, secret abilities, and underestimated legends dominate this countdown from 10. Kicking off our list at number 10, Jack of all trades, party of none. Auron is a versatile adventurer whose broad skill set makes him useful everywhere, yet appreciated nowhere. After years supporting stronger teammates, he leaves his party and chooses a quieter path. Traveling through a dangerous fantasy world, he repeatedly encounters crises that reveal just how valuable his supposedly average abilities truly are to everyone. What makes this series enjoyable is how it flips the usual overpowered formula. Instead of flashy domination, success comes through experience, adaptability, and intelligence. The protagonist's competence feels earned rather than gifted. Combined with solid world building and satisfying character interactions, the anime delivers a refreshing adventure where hidden strength appears through practical actions instead of dramatic speeches. Moving down the rankings to number 9, from Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman. Beryl Gardenunt lives peacefully in a rural village, believing his greatest days are behind him. However, former students who became elite knights and adventurers recognize his extraordinary swordsmanship. Dragged into larger conflicts, Beryl reluctantly leaves his quiet life behind while continually underestimating the true level of his own abilities and influence everywhere. One reason this anime stands out is its mature protagonist. Beryl is not chasing fame, revenge, or glory. He simply wants a peaceful existence. The contrast between his humble self-image and the world's growing admiration creates constant entertainment. Strong action sequences, charming humor, and a grounded fantasy atmosphere make every episode surprisingly easy to enjoy from start to finish. Sliding into number 8, The Unaware Atelier Master. Kurt spends his days managing an atelier and creating useful items without realizing the absurd level of talent he possesses. While others view his creations as miraculous works beyond ordinary craftsmanship, he remains completely unaware. As powerful figures take interest in him, Kurt continues pursuing a simple life focused on work and helping others. The anime's greatest strength is its comedic execution. Watching everyone react with shock while the protagonist remains oblivious never gets old. Beyond the humor, the series builds a cozy atmosphere rarely seen in fantasy adventures. The blend of creativity, likable supporting characters, and effortless displays of hidden genius creates a relaxing experience that still delivers plenty of entertaining surprises. Advancing to number 7, I left my A-rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths. UK abandons a prestigious A-rank party after becoming frustrated with how little his contributions are valued. Choosing a calmer path, he begins mentoring former students instead. As they explore increasingly dangerous dungeons, UK's immense experience and concealed capabilities gradually emerge, revealing why he was far more important than anyone previously realised there. This anime succeeds because mentorship becomes the heart of the story. Rather than focusing solely on the protagonist's strength, the narrative highlights growth, teamwork, and leadership. UK feels like a veteran adventurer whose knowledge genuinely matters. The dungeon exploration remains engaging, while the student-teacher dynamic adds emotional investment that elevates the series beyond typical fantasy power fantasies significantly. Breaking into the upper half at number 6, The Water Magician. After being transported to another world, Ryo gains water magic and settles into a quiet lifestyle. Over many years, he continuously trains and refines his abilities away from public attention. His peaceful existence eventually attracts challenges and opportunities that force him into larger events, revealing extraordinary magical power hidden beneath his calm demeanor. What makes this series appealing is its slower, more thoughtful approach. Ryo's journey emphasizes consistency and patience instead of instant dominance. The fantasy world feels expansive, and watching his abilities evolve naturally is rewarding. Beautiful magical battles, strong adventure elements, and a protagonist who prefers tranquility over recognition make the story surprisingly refreshing throughout its progression. Entering the top 5 at number 5, The Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows. Xenos is a healer whose talents far exceed what most people believe possible. After facing mistreatment and misunderstanding, he chooses to operate from the shadows instead. While helping people quietly, he conceals the true extent of his healing abilities. Circumstances eventually place him near conflicts where his hidden power becomes impossible to ignore. This anime offers a satisfying mix of revenge, redemption, and secrecy. Xenos remains calm while proving doubters wrong through actions rather than words. The healing-focused abilities provide a refreshing change from sword-heavy fantasy stories. Strong character moments, compelling personal growth, and the constant tension surrounding his concealed talent make the series consistently entertaining from episode to episode. Charging forward at number 4, scooped up by an S-rank adventurer. After enduring rejection and poor treatment, Lloyd unexpectedly finds himself recruited by an elite S-rank adventurer. Despite possessing remarkable potential, he remains underestimated by many around him. As new adventures unfold, Lloyd gradually demonstrates abilities that far surpass expectations, all while seeking a stable and fulfilling life rather than fame or recognition. The appeal here comes from watching misplaced judgments collapse spectacularly. Lloyd feels rewarding because viewers understand his value long before other characters do. The fantasy setting remains lively, the action delivers exciting moments, and the protagonist's humble personality keeps him likable. It is exactly the kind of underdog story that keeps audiences invested week after week. Storming into number 3, The Banished Court Magician aims to become the strongest. A highly capable court magician is cast aside despite years of loyal service. Free from political constraints, he begins pursuing greater strength on his own terms. While many believe his best days are over, his true capabilities continue evolving rapidly. His journey becomes one of self-discovery, ambition, and proving countless critics completely wrong. This series thrives on pure fantasy satisfaction. The protagonist is competent, determined, and no longer restricted by people who underestimated him. Magic battles are a major highlight, showcasing impressive abilities and strategic thinking. Combined with strong momentum and a compelling comeback narrative, the anime delivers exactly what fans of hidden power protagonists typically seek in modern fantasy adventures. Climbing to number 2, Backstabbed in a Backwater Dungeon. After betrayal leaves him abandoned in a deadly dungeon, Light is forced to survive against impossible odds. Through hardship and relentless determination, he acquires overwhelming power beyond what anyone expects. Returning to civilization, he keeps much of his strength concealed while navigating a world that still views him through outdated assumptions. This anime embraces darker themes while maintaining strong entertainment value. The survival-focused beginning creates immediate tension and investment. Watching the protagonist transform from victim to powerhouse is immensely satisfying. Intense action, steady progression, and the contrast between public perception and reality make every reveal impactful. Fans of revenge-driven fantasy adventures will find plenty to appreciate here. And finally, reigning supreme at number 1, the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat, Season 2. Lug continues balancing life as a noble heir while secretly carrying the skills of the world's greatest assassin. Tasked with preventing a future catastrophe, he operates behind layers of deception. Season 2 expands the political intrigue, magical systems, and dangerous missions as Lug carefully hides his true capabilities from allies and enemies. Few anime execute the hidden mastermind concept this well. Lug combines intelligence, planning, combat skill, and charisma into a protagonist who consistently controls situations without attracting unnecessary attention. The production quality remains strong, the strategy elements are engaging, and the story rarely slows down. For fans of secret power and calculated brilliance, this series remains exceptionally compelling. From veteran swordsmen and hidden healers to assassins and master magicians, these protagonists prove true strength does not need constant recognition. Every series on this list delivers satisfying moments when underestimated heroes reveal their worth. Which anime deserves the top spot in your ranking?